Coach, just to start off the game on a 5-on-3 and not score on that, what do you do to keep your team in it after that, mentally?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of game left, so we've got to. It wasn't an ideal start, you get an opportunity like that at any point in the game, and it can be a turning point. I think, there were some moments, that being one of them, that we've got to find a way to break through. In a close game like that, a goal there can be the difference, as it can be at different points. But I thought the group, it took a minute, but we were able to find our game a little bit more as the period went on. You got to turn the page and focus on the next shift. And I thought there were a lot of moments tonight where we ran into some adversity, and the group did a really good job to kind of turn the page and focus on the next play.
You pretty much dominated in overtime.
Yeah.
The puck was in your offensive zone pretty much the entire. To not come away with the win with that much dominance. What do you say to the girls after that?
I mean, there's not much to say. I mean, we've kind of been in this situation a lot lately, where we feel like we're playing really well, we're doing a lot of good things, we're getting chances, and yet we find a way to lose in overtime or lose in a shootout, and it's frustrating. I think everybody in that locker room wants to be the one to make a difference. We've got to continue to just find a way to improve, find a way to score on the power play in overtime, or make a play that makes a difference. We're fighting our way back into games, but to be the ones to take charge in certain moments is something that we've got to grow and learn from.
This is just the second time that Boston's penalty kill unit has allowed a goal this season. What did you do to figure it out, or what's the trick to figuring out Boston's penalty kill?
It's a good question. I think that's still pretty good. Like on the play, I still have to watch it back, but frankly, it was a shot that got through with some traffic, and we were able to bang home a rebound and get to a second puck, and it's not that complicated. I think they have great habits on the PK. They're a really structured team. They're a tough team to play. But in that moment, I think our power play, did a great job to find a way to break through it.
Speaking of those shots through traffic, most of the goals tonight, that's how it came. Was that your message to the group heading in on how to beat Frankle's? Just get in front of her?
It always is. I mean, whether it's Frankel or any other goalie, I think, having a net presence is a really important piece to trying to score goals at this level. We've got to win net fronts in order to try and win games. So, we talk about it all the time.
For the players, for either of you, heading into the Olympics, obviously not the result that you want heading into the break, but facing a little bit of adversity before going to the Olympics, do you anticipate that might, or how do you anticipate that might help you, heading into the Olympics?
I think no matter what, we just focus on what our group wants to do, and that's to come back and keep at what we have been doing, and that's playing together, playing the right way and the way we want to play. And definitely we don't want to be discouraged by the loss. I think it's just more of a motivation.
A lot of players will use this break as a reset, but you're both playing in the Olympics. So what is your mindset going in? How do you reset while you're playing there to come back here to then compete again in the PWHL?
Kayle, you want to answer that?
I think any gameplay is preparation for this league, so just going out there and whether it's with our country or this team, just giving your 100% effort every time.
Was that your first penalty shot that you faced?
No,